Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a very special video. This is in celebration of us crossing the 100,000 subscribers milestone. We are super excited about that. It's a really big step for us. And well, we've been working hard at this for a long time, and we've only really reached this thanks to you guys and thanks to your support. So in celebration of that, we wanted to get around to finally filming our first episode of Cooking with eXtine. Now, this is going to be a lot of fun. I've been making pasta at tavola for about a year now, and definitely a lot of fun. I've always had a serious passion for pasta, though, and well, I think it's a great dish for families. I think it's a great dish for college kids, and well, throw a little wine in there, maybe a little salad on the side, and well, pasta is a great dish to impress a lady or a man, whatever you want to do there. Now, let's get into it. We're going to make a tomato sauce with chili and garlic. I think it's a very delicious roasted garlic tomato sauce. And then we're also going to make a blue cheese cream sauce with cauliflower. Now, both of these, kind of the size of them, you can scale up or down, whether you're just making it for yourself, making it for a lot of people. So we're kind of a little loose on that, but the ingredients are real super simple, and you're going to need these on hand to make either one of these sauces. For the red sauce, you're going to need a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. That's what I use. Sorry, I don't know the liter conversion off the top of my head. And you're going to need about 2 heads of garlic. We'll probably just use about 1.5 heads. You could also use a little bit less if it's too much garlic for you. Then we're just going to need some chili flakes and some extra virgin olive oil. You can mix up from the chili flakes, use some Mexican dried chilies. Chili japones, for example, are dried serranos. Those would work great in there. While a chili de árbol would add a little bit of smoky flavor to it. Our blue cheese cream sauce, we're of course going to need the blue cheese. Just kind of a small wheel, maybe about 4 ounces, nothing too crazy. You're going to need a head of cauliflower. We won't use the whole head. And some cream and a little bit of butter. Of course, you should also have salt and pepper on hand, as well as some dried pasta. If it's not extruded by eXtine, it'll still taste delicious, don't worry. Without further ado, let's get into the kitchen and check these sauces out. All right, so with the cauliflower, we're just gonna break off some of the leaves. And then you can take your knife and just carve the core out. It's my favorite way to do it. Just obviously be careful you're not gonna poke through it and stab yourself, because nobody likes that. We'll just break off a couple florets here because we don't really need the whole thing here. That's probably even going to do us since we're just making 1 serving for us. Just really with this, the stem of the cauliflower is still really good. I like to, if I'm like roasting it, I'll throw it all in there together. But basically we can just kind of rough chop this around. No biggie. Make sure that we got some nice small pieces here, as you can see. Also just real quick here, demonstrate the grip. I call this the eagle claw. And you just slide the knife up and down this knuckle just to really make sure that you don't cut your fingers. Always be safe with knives. So we got our pan tilted so that we can get away with using a little bit less olive oil here. We definitely want our garlic to be covered. As you can see, we don't quite have that yet, so we'll just throw a little bit more in there. And then we'll just have to adjust our heat just a little bit to make sure that we have a nice low simmer going. We don't want too many bubbles, but we also don't want this to take forever. So our garlic's a nice color of brown. We're gonna add some chili flakes here. I like it spicy, so I'm gonna go big pinch right there. At this stage, you don't want that to go too long because the chili flakes will burn. So since we've added that, we're gonna add the tomatoes here. You do have to be a little bit careful as it does have a tendency to kind of sizzle and pop. Since we are adding cold tomatoes to a hot oil. But once it gets going, we'll just find a comfortable simmer. And basically, yeah, you can let that go. And I would suggest at least letting it simmer for about 20 minutes. But letting it simmer for an hour will make it taste even better. Yeah. We're gonna salt our pasta water here. Definitely want a good amount of salt. So So that'll keep the noodles from sticking together. Let's also get our cauliflower going here. Melt some butter. Probably be enough for us. So we got some butter going in our saute pan. Throw a good handful of this cauliflower in there. And just let that simmer away for about 2 minutes. We're also going to drop our pasta here, since this pasta will take about 6 to 7 minutes to cook. So now that we got a nice little golden brown going on our cauliflower, we'll add the cream to it. Don't need to go quite too much here, because we don't want to get too heavy with this dish. We'll also salt and pepper at this point. The pasta will be salted by cooking in the salt water, but we want to make sure that the veggies are also salted as well. Now that we got a little bit of cream in there, just crumble up this blue cheese and get this melting away. This will be nice and good once this all melts together. I mentioned pasta water earlier. By cooking the pasta in it, kind of get some of the gluten and the starch in the water, and that's why it's really good to help it thicken the sauce. It's not a big deal, but definitely in a restaurant when we're cooking pasta in it all night, there's gonna be a lot of extra starch in there, which will really help thicken up the sauce. But just a little bit of water definitely helps it out. All right, so our pasta is nice and al dente here. Just add the amount of pasta that we need in here. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll just toss this real quick in the sauce. Just really make sure that we're getting it all around. Yeah, nice and creamy. And we'll just transfer that to our serving bowl and we're good to go. We got some more pasta cooked off for our red sauce. We'll just drain it. We got a separate pan here just because I'm not planning on using all of the sauce here. We can save some for later. And then we'll just spoon a good amount of the sauce in here. Give it a nice toss and plate away. Maybe a little saucy, but you know, some people like some extra sauce in there. And then we'll just plate. That looks delicious. Definitely could throw some cheese on there if that's your style. It'd be good with a nice Parmesan. All right, well that does it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy these dishes in the comfort of your own home. If you want to enjoy some cooking by eXtine, come on down to 24th and Meatballs in Portland, Oregon. We have an esports night every Wednesday. Throw some esports on the screen and, well, nobody really comes in, but that's all right. We're working on that. We're having a fun time. I hope you guys had a fun time. And, well, we might see some more cooking with eXtine. I would love to show you guys some of my Mexican cooking tricks as well as my fried rice recipes. So leave your feedback on the recipes, on whether you want to see some more of these episodes. I don't know, whatever you want to say, just leave it in the comments. And once again, thanks so much for all your support over the years. It really means a lot to us. All the encouraging comments, all the positive comments, all the hater comments are still kind of motivation for us to do better for you guys. And, you know, we're just going to keep grinding. We've had a lot of support from volunteers and stuff over the years, but also in a sense, like myself, I think I need to buckle down on some of the other things I do in the community and around and just really get back to doing videos for you guys. So I'm going to be trying to do that. I will be making appearances on other people's streams and stuff, doing live streams there, but we're probably going to scale back a little bit of our live stream production. Although, of course, we're still going very hard in terms of working with the Pro Battle League to get some awesome events coming down up for you guys down the pipeline. So that's it. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm eXtine. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.